Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Shortly we'll be moving to the National Election Authority, in which His Excellency Councillor Ahmed bin Dari will be holding a press conference to follow up with on the second and final day of the runoff of the first phase of the House of the Representatives.
In the 20 constituencies that saw voting over the last couple of days, allow me at the start to thank all the voters who went to the secondary polling stations to choose their representatives in the House of Representatives 2025, and also many thanks to media outlets and all of those who followed the elections in a distinct way. Also many thanks to the Ministry of Interior for adhering to the complaints, all of the complaints, and the Egyptian citizen is the hero of this event, really. And we are following with the heads of the main and secondary polling stations across the governorates that saw voting, and we will allow the candidates and their representatives there to be present while count voting is underway, and also to receive papers documenting the actual count votes. We have 27 complaints, 11 of them directing representatives, others not allowing representatives of the candidates to enter the polling stations, others of crowding in front of the polling stations, one complaint for a bribery, and as for the age categories, we had from 31 to 40 years, we had 10 complaints. From 41 to 50, we had 8 complaints. From 51 to 60 years, we had 2 complaints, and 60 years and older, we had 1 complaint. We had 27 complaints overall. All of them came from males and none from females. 14 of the complaints came from Sohag, 10 from Qina, 2 from Fayoum, and 1 from Asyut. And Bahira, we didn't receive any complaints. As for the center that is coordinating with the parties, the Egyptian Socialist Party has issued a complaint, so did Humat al-Watan, 4 complaints, the Voice of the People, 1 complaint, the Republic Party, 1 complaint, and we dealt with all of the complaints, and we again coordinated with the councillors overseeing the main and secondary polling stations to check the authenticity of these complaints. Now we will follow the closing of the secondary polling stations, and we have dealt with all of the complaints, but in Sohag we want to talk to Councillor Abdel Tayyib there, and please update us on the situation in Sohag. Good evening, Mr. Councillor. Well, in Sohag Governorate, the voting process started on time, and we had 180 secondary polling stations and 7 main polling stations. What about the breaches? What about the violations? Anything today? Well, the security apparatus in Sohag was able to catch a number of people who had money, wanted to bribe voters to support one specific candidate, and they were able to detain them and to refer them to the public prosecution for investigations. Well, we will be following, of course, what the public prosecution will be saying, and we will be following with you until the vote counting ends. Thank you very much, sir. We have now Councillor Zanati from Qina Governorate. Please update us. Peace be upon you, Mr. Councillor. As for the electoral process in the second day of voting, it went smoothly, started at 9 a.m. But we did witness some breaches or violations. We had 7 violations. Again, some of them included bribery and others directing voters for specific choices. As for closing the secondary polling stations, most of them have been closed, but some of them are still open to allow each potential voter to cast his or her ballot. Thank you very much, sir. And we'll be following with you and with all those overseeing the polling stations so as to enable all potential voters to cast their ballots. And we will be following also, of course, the process of moving the move from the secondary polling stations to the main polling stations regarding the statistical vote counting. Again, these are not official results, but these are statistics, and we want to make we want to allow all of the candidates and their representatives to be able to receive these statistical vote counting. Again, these are not official results. Again, I thank all of the voters who went to the polling stations and cast their ballots. Many thanks to all of you. And this is the update as far as the voting process went in the past 2 days. Many thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've just witnessed the conclusion of the press conference of His Excellency Councillor Ahmed Binderi, the Executive Director of the National Election Authority, following up on the second and final day of the runoff of the first phase of the House of Representatives 2025.